first warn weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4.
It's Friday.
It's been a long week.
It's been a really long week.
So
we deserve this Friday.
We've got a great show today, so let's get started right now. It's the final day for our Stuff the Bus campaign. We'll go live to Hilldale for the latest on how we're doing.
Also, an update on the Chris Miller death investigation as new video of the last time he was seen alive is released.
And later, we're less than a week away from the first GOP debate of the 2024 presidential campaign. We'll tell you what you can expect from the candidates heading to Milwaukee. Let's take a look outside.
Oh, why didn't you arrange this for us
This
today?
is a nice shot on Lake Mendota. You can see the smoke in the background, the haze.
Yeah.
But going out on the lake, that's where you should be. The weather words, hazy, heat, and humidity. Even more reason to be out on the lake. Jacob?
Yeah, but there is some good news. The air quality alert is not in effect until 6 a.m. Monday, but rather 11 p.m. tonight. So that is a big time cut from the air quality advisory. So throughout the weekend, there won't be an air quality advisory. Now, this still may change a bit, but for the time being, it does look like it will get better for the weekend. Now, right now, if we look at the air quality index, we are at moderate levels, which means health concerns for sensitive people, but most individuals can spend time outside without too many restrictions. Possibly if you are spending hours and hours at a time outside, maybe come inside to take a break. But if we look at the current wind speeds, the big reason that the air quality will get better is the winds are coming out of the south and kind of pushing that wildfire smoke back out of our area. And it looks like for the weekend, we are going to be a lot better. Now, current temperatures, very comfortable, 70s for a lot of our area, some places in the lower 80s. But today will likely be the coolest day for at least a week because we are going to see the temperatures beginning to warm up over the weekend. Now, looking at the current radar, very clear. This will also continue for about a week as we will see very dry conditions. And as far as your evening forecast, we're going to see clouds clear out of the area, and we're also going to see the smoke clear out of the area. I'll talk about just how hot temperatures could get as well as how long they will last. I'll have those details coming up later in the show.
All right, Jacob, thank you. More smoke may be on the way. Right now, about 20,000 people are rushing to escape a wildfire near the capital of Canada's Northwest Territories. The fire is threatening the city of Yellowknife, and officials had ordered all residents out by noon today. The Yellowknife fire is just one of 1,100 burning across Canada. We also want to give a big thanks to the Lamer bus people, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. The Lamer's bus lines in Wanakee for donating their time and the bus for a campaign.
And earlier today, they gave our News 3 Now This Morning team a chance to drive a bus. So how'd they do? Let's take a look.
Oh, everything's gonna be fine.
Comfortable? Yep. Okay, now we can do it. All right. Okay.
Is it good that I'm nervous?
Shane, you're old enough to drive, right? Put it in drive.
You guys want to change your mind? Do you want to get out?
Big stand to bus barn, big stand to bus barn, rolling out.
Your foot must be on the brake. On the brake. No. Yellow button. No. Yellow button. Push it down.
Push it down.
It's hard to push in. There you go.
Good.
Now you can go forward.
Hold on.
You done this before?
Smooth as butter.
Now we're going to pretend like this is an intersection up here.
We are doing it, we are driving, and we are braking.
Okay, left turn signal on. Make a left-hand turn.
Woo! Wow. So stay wide.
Yep.
Now you tell me when to turn. Okay. Now?
Yep, start turning.
Halfway there.
You're going to make it. You're doing just fine.
I'm going to make it!
Look at that.
Whee!
Okay, now we're going to put it in reverse. So we're going to go backwards.
We're going to go backwards. I forgot about this.
Now we're going to put it in reverse. And we're going to back into there. Keep an eye on your rear view mirror.
There's so many mirrors. Which one are you supposed to look at?
Where's the backup cam?
Every bus driver has to know how to back up because you have to turn these things around. You want to try and put your bumper on the curb back there.
Whoa!
That's not funny.
Now keep an eye on your mirrors. Keep it nice and straight.
A little crooked. Yeah, this guy. Why I oughta.
Watch where you're going. Slow it down. Slow it down. You're not going to like how it's going to work out.
Oh, come on.
Straighten this up.
Talk about crooked.
Look at this, how straight you are.
I am a straight shooter.
Stop. Put your bumper on that curb.
Boom. Just like that?
Just like that. How about that?
All right. Didn't crash?
Easy peasy. Look at that.
Can I be done now?
You just parked the bus. You can be if you want to be.
That was terrifying.
Well, I could take you down the road. You could stop. You could pick up kids. You could do anything, and you'd feel comfortable in the bus.
Should I quit my day job?
No, but we could use you part-time.
Are we there yet?
You kids pipe down back there.
Now, the reason for all this.
So say this is why we have a bus driver shortage right there.
Yes, right there. Well, we're going to have a bus shortage. Today's the big finale for our back-to-school supply drive in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County.
So it is not too late to help us stuff that bus. Our Catherine Merck, she joins us live from one of the drop-off locations at Hilldale. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Mark and Charlotte. I'm here inside the bus that we're trying to stuff right now. And as you can see, all the way back here, we're making a lot of progress since we were last here on Monday. Donations are coming in. And I'm joined now by two of our lovely donors today, Jennifer and Kelly. Hello, you both.
Hi.
Thanks so much for taking the time to speak with me. Show me a little bit about what you donated, Jennifer. I'll start with you.
Your basics. So I've got notebooks, markers, pens, erasers, pencils, number 2s, of course, and folders for the kids.
Okay, wonderful. All super important stuff, for
Yes.
sure. And Kelly, you want to show me what you have donated here?
Yes, ma'am. So just a partial thing that we've donated is this backpack right here with a lunchbox also. I always think that kids want to be valued as, not valued, but matching and things like that. So I have a 7-year-old, so I know what it's like to want my child to feel, I guess, if that makes any kind of sense.
For sure, I'm following you there. I wanted all of my stuff to match too. That made me really prepared for school. You want to start, Jennifer, by telling me a little bit about why you wanted to donate today?
I just remember growing up as a kid, back to school shopping was like the most fun and exciting time of the year. And I know there's a lot of kids out there. It's gotten very expensive. Can't necessarily afford it. Don't necessarily have the transport to go and get their supplies. So what kids shouldn't have new supplies? And it's something super easy the community can do to come together, buy a couple of notebooks, couple items. You don't only need to spend a few dollars if you want to, but kids can go to school with the confidence of new school supplies.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, both of you, for donating. And there's still time for you at home to be able to help us out as well. I'm going to send things back over to the studio with more information about how you can donate. Reporting live from Madison's West Side, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
All right, Catherine, we'll check back later in the program. The Wisconsin State Patrol is starting its Drive Sober or Get Pull Over campaign. From now until September 4th, State Patrol officials are encouraging drivers to plan ahead before getting behind the wheel while drunk. Officials say there were more than 7,000 crashes involving alcohol or drug impairment across Wisconsin last year. The Dane County Sheriff's Office is searching for a man who they say is being declared AWOL from the jail diversion program. 43-year-old Robert Kirby of Madison did not show up for a meeting with jail diversion staff on Wednesday morning. Deputies then received an alert that he had cut off his GPS monitoring bracelet. A warrant has been issued for his arrest. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is urged to contact the Dane County Communications Center. That number is 608-255-2345. Well, we have new video into the newsroom this afternoon showing the last moments Christopher Miller was seen alive.
Miller's body was found in a vacant house in Janesville earlier this week, 9 months after he first went missing after fleeing from a traffic stop. Our Braden Ross got a copy of the police dash cam footage from that night. And Braden, what does this video show us?
Well, Charlotte and Mark, it shows Miller leading Wisconsin State Patrol troopers on a 7-minute chase on I-90, at one point even crashing his car into a traffic light and losing a tire before eventually stopping, getting out and fleeing. Here's that moment. You can see Miller get out of the car and run off into the night. Police don't immediately chase him on foot, and it's another 2.5 minutes before they approach the car and search it. They find a little more than 2 ounces of marijuana and his phone. Miller's family says the 9 months after this, they believe authorities could have done more to find their loved one. I'll have a full breakdown of this video coming up tonight at 6.
It is presidential campaign season once again, and it will kick off right here in Wisconsin with the Republican primary debate in Milwaukee next Wednesday. The New York Times reporting today that former President Donald Trump has decided to forego the debate and have an interview with former Fox News personality Tucker Carlson instead. Naomi Coles asked RNC co-chair Drew McKissick about that today.
How would the RNC handle if he actually does a competing event at the same time of the debate?
Well, it's not a matter of anything for us to handle. We're working to put together debates that, again, can showcase the candidates that we offer to the American people.
Naomi's full interview with the RNC co-chair will air this Sunday on For the Record at 10:30. Find out everything you need to know as GOP candidates head to the debate stage on Wednesday.
Well, still to come at 4, he was a CrossFit game competitor until a stroke changed his path.
Changed, but not ended. Our Brady Mallory has this story of determination coming up.
The Agora Art Fair returns Saturday, August 19th in Fitchburg, showcasing the work of over 100 area artists in a variety of mediums. Plus, great live music, food, hop house, beer and wine garden, and lots of fun activities for the kids. Visit agoraartfair.com.
Postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer are living longer with Kisqali. So long live family time, long live dreams, and long live you. Kisqali is a pill proven to help women live longer when taken with an aromatase inhibitor. And Kisqali helps preserve quality of life, so you're not just living, you're living well. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Long live hugs and kisses. Ask about Kisqali and long live life.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
At LL Flooring, we've seen it all.
It's a rental.
It's a remodel. It's a really bad day.
Can I do this?
Can you do this? We help you find your right floor at the right price, turning indecision into your best decision. LL Flooring, every step covered.
Are you sweating over high energy bills? Windows drafty or broken? Champion is here to help. With our 70th anniversary sale, buy 2 windows, get 2 free.
At Champion, we design new windows specific to your home's needs.
Then they are built in our very own factory.
Installed by a team of professionals and guaranteed for a lifetime by our best-in-class warranty.
Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Need life insurance? SelectQuote found Jacob, 40, a $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. And SelectQuote found his wife, Wendy, a $500,000 policy for only $17 a month.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
The Agora Art Fair returns Saturday, August 19th in Fitchburg, showcasing the work of over 100 area artists in a variety of mediums. Plus, great live music, food, hop house, beer and wine garden, and lots of fun activities for the kids. Visit agoraartfair.com.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Welcome back. There's new outrage among some families of those who died on September 11th as prosecutors consider plea agreements with the accused attackers.
The trial of suspected 9/11 mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and 4 others has faced numerous delays, partly because of the CIA's interrogation of the suspects, which critics called torture. And now families of those killed on 9/11 received a letter from the Pentagon saying deals are being considered where the 5 suspected plotters would accept criminal responsibility for their actions and plead guilty in exchange for not receiving the death penalty.
We were told and we were promised that we would bring these people responsible to justice, and we expect that to happen.
The Pentagon says no plea agreement has been finalized and one may never be. Military prosecutors have said that they will consider the views of the victims' families before making any final decision. The death toll continues to rise in Hawaii as search teams make their way through the devastation.
Now, cadaver dogs, which are highly trained to work in dangerous situations, are helping crews. FEMA's Urban Search Rescue Team has at least 20 canines in Maui, 5 of them from Washington State's Task Force 1 program. The program manager William Palmer says they go to great lengths to keep the dogs safe while on the job.
We've been trying to limit them to about 15 minutes of searching. Then they get in the pool, cool off. The vet folks out there check their temperatures. They rest for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then they're back into working again.
The dogs can smell a person through up to 50 feet of debris, according to Palmer, who credits the canines with making the search infinitely easier. Officials train the dogs not to enter the footprint of a burned-down house so they don't disturb the scene, a lesson learned from past wildfires like the California Camp Fire, which killed 86. Officials in Hawaii say most of the buildings destroyed were residential.
As people look for ways to help those impacted by these wildfires, scammers are looking to take advantage of that generosity. The Federal Trade Commission says scam artists may contact you about donations through phone calls, email, and social media. A big red flag, criminals often ask for payment with cash, gift cards, wire, or cryptocurrency. You can verify the legitimacy of a nonprofit through sites like Charity Watch, Charity Navigator, and others. If you would like to help people affected by those fires, get in touch with the Red Cross. You can donate by phone by calling 1-800-HELP-NOW or the number you see there on your screen. For more ways to donate, look for this story on channel3000.com.
Stocks crawl back to close a rough week. On a mixed note, the Dow Industrials gained 25 points to end the week at 34,500. The NASDAQ lost 26. The S&P 500 was down fractionally. Well, Dave Rempel traveled from Canada to Madison for the CrossFit Games last year.
His goal was the winner's circle. Instead, he ended up in the hospital. Brady Mallory shows us what happened next. Brady?
Well, we talked with Dave Rempel a few days after his life changed back in 2022, and he seemed fine. However, a year later, he's now showing us how simply walking away from a stroke doesn't mean the journey's over.
Marriage is a long road, but after 29 years, Dave and Nikki Rempel are stronger than ever. Actually, the only thing they need to work out is who's in charge of their workouts.
How is it being in the gym together?
A little annoying, to be honest. He likes to tell me what to do or what I maybe need to do.
It's all good, though. Nikki knows Dave is particular about his fitness. I mean, look at him.
I'm doing right now, a whole lot better.
Today. Dave was in the CrossFit Games in Madison last year and had a massive stroke while he was competing.
I mean, I was in almost denial until I was in ICU and recovery already, coming back to that, what had happened. I'm like, no, I didn't have a stroke. No, I was just a little bit dizzy.
An ambulance rushed him to SSM Health St. Mary's, where Dr. Alex Wittick performed a thrombectomy to remove the clot from Dave's brain. He talked with us just a few days later and seemed remarkably recovered. And he was already thinking about this year's CrossFit Games.
I thought like the next week I'd be back doing where I left off sort of thing.
He wasn't, and he didn't compete this year. He says he's not ready.
I wasn't quite who I used to be. And so some of that mental struggles started to set in, and I was challenged with something I'd never faced before.
It was hard to watch him. It was hard to watch a little bit of depression and set in, maybe a little bit of anxiety set in. And it's been a tough year. It's probably been the toughest year we've ever experienced.
Though Dave doesn't have any of the major stroke complications like paralysis or impaired speech, he says he's still recovering, and it's taking longer than he thought.
Because of what he does, he needs a high level of athleticism. His brain needs to work really fast to do what he does.
Dr. Wittick says Dave is very lucky to have bounced back so fast.
He's done better than most people would do after that type of stroke.
However, he says recovering from a stroke is a long process for most people, and it can take at least a year.
It is slow, and people typically get frustrated with that. You know, with Dave as well, he has the added challenge of being a very high performer.
Dave says rehab and working out again has him at about 80%.
It's definitely been a bigger mountain to climb than I anticipated.
The road to become stronger is a long one, and Dave Rempel plans to press on. He isn't 100% yet, but he's grateful for where he's at because it's miles from where he was.
I know without a shadow of a doubt that he is very fortunate.
You have to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process of whatever that big goal might be.
And some of those lingering long-term effects of a stroke can include brain fog, anxiety, headaches, numbness, and problems with movement. And Dave and Nikki say they are glad that he actually had the stroke here in Madison instead of their small town of Grand Prairie, Alberta, which is hours away from the hospital he would have needed.
So that video of him working out is post-stroke?
Yeah, post-stroke, a lot of it is. And,
wow.
And isn't that surprising?
Yeah.
But for him, he says, you know, there are just little things like that brain fog and little things about his movement that it's not quite up to where he was at. So that's frustrating for someone who's like, I'm almost there, but not quite.
Yeah, you need patience and some self-compassion
yes.
at times like this.
Yeah, and he has a great support system with his family and his CrossFit family and everyone coming out saying, you know, we've been through this. How can we support you?
Yeah, he'll be back.
I think so.
Brady.
Wonderful story.
Thank you. Well, still to come before we have previews of not one, not two, but 3 new movies.
Oh, grab some popcorn and settle on in. We'll have those previews coming up after Jacob's First Warn forecast.
Sometimes the do-it-yourself route isn't the best option. Call Monona Plumbing instead and get your plumbing problem fixed right.
A name you can trust when service is a must.
When it's hot, all you want is some relief. Relief from the heat outside, relief from sleepless nights, and relief from big electric bills. Even your air conditioning unit needs some relief. So when you wrap your home with our premium injection foam, it's like putting your entire house in a cooler. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
Here's your parachute. Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay? Are you 4Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. Like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4Imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4Imprint for certain.
I was stuck. Unresolved depression symptoms were in my way. I needed more from my antidepressant. Vraylar helped give it a lift.
Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant is clinically proven to help relieve overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most saw no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke, report unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults, report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Stomach and sleep issues, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks.
I didn't have to change my treatment. I just gave it a lift.
Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
You and running have been together for a while now. Fact is, so has Morgan's Good Form Running. We're here to help runners achieve their goals and push their limits in every sport or adventure they pursue. That kind of performance demands real innovations in technology, shape, and fit.
And we're experts in all of it, so no matter why you run, your best race starts here.
Morgan's Good Form Running, Hilldale. Sometimes the do-it-yourself route isn't the best option. Call Monona Plumbing instead and get your plumbing problem fixed right.
A name you can trust when service is a must.
We'll take a look at this. Passengers escaped a bus that burst into flames on a highway in Buenos Aires. Plumes of black smoke filled the air, and then flames crossed over several lanes of traffic. According to local authorities, the fire was caused by an electrical malfunction. Something went wrong for sure. Thankfully, nobody was injured.
Oh, wow.
That's burned.
Yes.
There's nothing left to that.
That's amazing.
I had the same reaction you did when I saw the cars.
Flames go across and
yeah,
then
the cars like driving.
Yeah, I wouldn't don't drive through that.
Well, did you see how quick that was?
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
Well, the driver was probably thinking, if I don't get past here right now, I'm going to be waiting there forever.
Yeah.
Or you might be all burned up. Just keep going, fly
Keep
through
going.
that.
All right, so good news for the air quality.
Yeah, the weekend is looking a lot more favorable, but temperatures are still expected to be hot. I'll talk more in detail about the temperature forecast coming up after the break.
Outlets at the Dells, an attraction not to be missed. With over 60 of the world's biggest brands, we thrill family vacationers, trendsetters, and all who love a smoking hot discount. We're all about the thrill of the deal, the joy of finding the thing you forgot to pack, the backpack that the kids really, really want, the sneakers that make PE class the most awesome, and the discounts that no one else can touch. Get the first day look they want and save up to 70% off on everything for back to school, plus get a free Vera Bradley lanyard and zip ID. Visit outletsatthedells.com for coupon and details.
Look, Mom, I found one. Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
Get 11% off the last roof you'll ever need with Menards Steel Roofing. Steel roofing is durable, adds value to your home, and can help you save on cooling costs. Steel roofing offers superior wind and hail resistance and is available in cut-to-your-length panels. Concrete Repair Tube is a pre-mixed commercial-grade crack filler and sealer. It's durable, flexible, and can be used for interior and exterior applications. A tube is just $249 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get $7,500 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Dane County Humane Society Bark and Wine. Take one. Cut.
You're invited to Dane County Humane Society's Bark and Wine. What do you think of my bow tie? Why is it always about the dogs?
Maybe it's time for a change?
The dogs have had their day. The cats are taking over.
This year's Bark and Wine will be the Cat's Meow. You're invited to enjoy tasty treats, sip wine, and snuggle with plenty of adorable kittens and puppies. Reserve your place today at giveshelter.org.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Here are the 3 things you need to know for the weekend and next week. I already touched on it earlier. The hazy conditions will be better over the weekend, and it also is expected to be hot. High temperatures will be near 90 degrees for Sunday, and there are also a few days next week where we could see high temperatures near, if not above 90 degrees. We also are going to be dry, not expected to really see any rainfall for the next 7 to 10 days. So a lot of sunshine is expected, but it will be pretty hot. Looking at the temperatures for tonight, we'll see lows dropping to around 60 degrees. Some areas further west may drop into the mid-60s, but for the most part, not too far off from the average. It will be a bit milder than the last couple of nights, but still pretty close to average. Tomorrow is when we will start to see those temperatures rise. Highs will be in the mid-80s for Madison and places to the east. Off to the west, though, near the borders of Iowa and Minnesota, high temperatures could reach the lower 90s, and then Sunday is expected to be even hotter. Now, for the air quality, it is in effect until 11 p.m. p.m. tonight, so we still are expected to see some hazy conditions. And looking at the future track smoke forecast, it will be a lot better. A lot of that has to do with the winds coming from the south. But looking off to the north and west, we could see some more smoke move into our area as we head into Sunday, which actually may keep the temperatures down a little bit if there is a lot of smoke across our area, but it obviously will make the air quality worse. Now, looking at the current radar, very clear right now, and this is going to be the case for really the next several days. I'm just going to let future track go forward because we aren't really expecting any rainfall. Maybe a few drops of rain for parts of the day over the weekend, but still not expected to see even a thunderstorm. And then as we head into Sunday and Monday, still looking mostly dry, just a few passing clouds, maybe some more rain early Tuesday, but still not really seeing any widespread rain events, possibly not even a shower or thunderstorm for a lot of our area. Here is a look at the weekend forecast. Saturday, highs will be in the mid-80s. Highs on Sunday will be around 90. Both cases will be mostly sunny, possibly a little bit hazy, especially on Sunday. Winds aren't going to be too bad on Sunday, although they will be a bit breezy for your Saturday. Now, looking at the temperature trend for the next 10 days, Wednesday and Thursday look to be the hottest. Now, trends are kind of pushing the temperatures up for Wednesday and Thursday, so these temperatures may actually get up to the mid-90s if the trend continues, and it's also going to be humid these days, so the heat index values will likely get into the mid-90s, but after Thursday, it looks like we will cool off tremendously for next weekend with high temperatures back in the upper 70s. But take a look at the logo for each day. It's going to be partly sunny or mostly sunny with very little chances of rain. Once again, the hottest days Wednesday and Thursday with some humid conditions, so the heat index values could reach the mid-90s, but it is going to get better beyond that. Considering that this is probably going to be the hottest temperatures for the rest of the year because we are we're actually closer to the end of August than we are towards the beginning, if you could believe that. Temperatures will obviously continue to cool off the next month. So this may, like I said, this may be the hottest temperatures for the rest of the year. So, and it's not even too bad, especially compared to other parts of the United States that have seen the heat this summer.
Yeah, hundreds day after day down south.
Pretty much for about 3 months straight for some locations. So.
Right, thank you.
Well, it is the last day to donate to our Back to School drive in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County.
We need your help, though, to stuff the bus. Our Catherine Merck is at the drop-off location in Hilldale to tell us how your efforts could help students start their year on the right foot. Catherine?
That's right. I'm here inside the bus itself, and take a look at what people have donated so far. I'm seeing all types of school supplies donated today. Pencils, paper, markers, backpacks, everything that these kids need to be prepared heading into the school year. We talked to a couple of donors who were here just earlier at the 4 o'clock show, and I'm telling you, some of them are putting so much care into the products that they're putting, matching up the bags that they're donating with lunch boxes and making sure folders all match the subjects and all of that nature to get kids prepared for this upcoming school year. Like you said, there's still time to donate today. We are here at the Hilldale location right outside of Metcalf's in the parking lot in the giant bus. Can't miss us there. And we also have other drop-off locations as well, and online options too. So there's lots of ways to help. We have more information on our website at channel3000.com. We want to make sure we can stuff this bus, so make sure to help us out. Reporting live from Madison's west side, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
It looks pretty stuffed at this point.
It does. It looks really nice in there.
Thanks to everyone. Thank you, folks. Well, it's always a treat to get to show you a first look at a new film or movie series, but today we're not settling for just one.
No, David Daniel has a trio of trailers in our latest Hollywood Minute.
You had a fight the day before he died. You need to start seeing yourself the way others are going to perceive you. Is there anything that would seem consistent with suicide?
A marriage goes under the microscope in the first U.S. trailer for Anatomy of a Fall, about a woman suspected in the suspicious death of her husband. The French film won the Palme d'Or, the top prize, at this year's Cannes Film Festival. The drama opens in New York and Los Angeles on October 13th.
I'm suffering from a temporary blockage at the moment. No, turn it back on.
Peter Dinklage is a struggling composer, Anne Hathaway a cleanliness-obsessed psychiatrist, and Marissa Tomei a quirky tugboat captain in She Came to Me. The first trailer is out for writer-director Rebecca Miller's latest romantic comedy, which opens in theaters September 29th.
We are Sex Papa! 1, 2, 3, 4!
First came the Scott Pilgrim graphic novels, then the movie Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Now here's your first look at the anime series, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. The cast of the movie provides the voices for this latest epic of epic epicness, which debuts on Netflix November 17th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
And the new movie Strays premiered in Los Angeles last night.
Will Ferrell and Jamie Foxx didn't attend due to the ongoing actors' strike. So instead, the film's K-9 stars took the spotlight, donning sunglasses and custom-made ensembles, joining the director and producers on the green carpet. Strays, the first R-rated film with talking dogs, is a no-holds-barred comedy adventure centering on Reggie, voiced by Will Ferrell, who finds himself lost in the city. He soon teams up with Bug, a fast-talking, foul-mouthed Boston Terrier, voiced by Jamie Foxx.
Foul-mouthed is pretty accurate. This is not for the kids.
No, it's not one of those cutesy dog movies
It's
for kids.
funny. At least the trailer is hilarious. Yeah. Well, up next, Jeannie Mose takes us to Florida, where a village there is dealing with a peacock problem.
And coming up later on News 3 Now at 5, the Dane County Board will look for some new supervisors after 3 of them resigned just this week.
Back to school means big savings at A1 Furniture. Mattresses for $149, sofas $399, flip-flops $299, dressers $149. Up to 40% off store-wide plus instant cash back. The Back to School Savings Event, only at A1 Furniture.
Summer fun means one thing. It's time to visibly say goodbye to crow's feet, fine lines, wrinkles, and under-eye bags, and say hello to smooth, beautiful, younger-looking skin in 10 minutes with Plexiderm.
Oh my God. I can't believe I have no lines in my face. I'm like 20 years younger.
Plexiderm smooths away wrinkles without foundation, without color makeup, and without expensive procedures. And it works in 10 minutes. Plus, the results last up to 10 hours. And best of all, you could try it for only $14.95 this summer.
This isn't the first time I've been on TV raving about this product. It's amazing. My friends, my family, they can't believe it. There's been creams, there's been lotions. Nothing works like this.
We were away on vacation. If you go down to the islands, they always want to take you in a booth and put some stuff on you. And my husband said, boy, that stuff really works. And I said, I washed this off hours ago. This is Plexiderm. This is what works.
When I tried Plexiderm the first time, my daughter said, oh, Dad, did you get a haircut? And I said, no, I tried this Plexiderm product out. Oh, you look so much younger. I said, oh, thank you.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing under-eye bags and wrinkles from view in minutes. The science is incredible, but the results are even better.
No, this looks really good. All these lines are gone. Amazing. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I look amazing. It's like so full of myself.
I've had under-eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. Finally, I tried something called Plexiderm. I put it on my face, and I'm not joking. It works.
So take action this summer and pack up your under-eye bags and wrinkles and put them on vacation with Plexiderm. Try our summertime special and get it for only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Back to school means big savings at A1 Furniture. Mattresses for $149, sofas $399, flip-flops $299, dressers $149. Up to 40% off store-wide plus instant cash back. The Back to School Savings Event, only at A1 Furniture.
New at 5, we walk you through the last documented moments of a missing Madison man, what we know of Chris Miller's disappearance.
After a nice day today, we'll notice the heat and humidity along with wildfire smoke from Canada a little more this weekend. After a brief drop in temperatures early next week, more heat is on the way. At 5, I'll let you know how hot it'll get.
And ahead at 6, today is the last day for our back-to-school supply drive, but there's still time for you to help students in need. That's tonight at 6.
Here's a live look at Picnic Point. Edgewater Skycam on this Friday afternoon. Kind of hazy out there, but the smoke's clearing up. Yes. It's going to be clear this weekend. Well, too many peacocks?
A Florida village has a new strategy. Jeannie Mose sums it up with one word: vasectomies.
What's a Florida village to do when it's being overrun by peacocks? The answer is enough to make peacocks everywhere jumpy.
Vasectomies for peacocks? That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in 43 years of raising peacocks.
So says this Iowa farmer who calls himself Mr. Peacock. But the exotic animal vet who will be performing peacock vasectomies in Florida thinks it's a win-win. The birth rate goes down.
The peacock retains his cockiness.
Still able to impress the ladies with his mating display of feathers. Many in South Florida have been squawking about peacocks because of their droppings, because of their loud noises, because they tend to attack their own reflections, damaging cars.
I mean, it's just bizarre.
So now the village of Pinecrest outside Miami will perform peacock vasectomies. Dr. Don J. Harris says snipping the tube that carries sperm is easy and quick work.
3 minutes, 0.3 per testicle.
And when the peacock wakes up,
He didn't know anything happened.
trappers will respond to residents' complaints and bring the chosen birds to Dr. Harris, who says the peacock's testosterone level will be unaffected. So the lady peacocks are not going to be disappointed.
Not at all. He'll still be just as hot as he ever was.
As for the peacocks, we can only imagine their reaction.
I am a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
Or in this case, procreate. Jeannie Mose, CNN. New York.
Wow, what a racket.
So do they get the little bags of peas afterwards, too, and they're told you can't do anything for 3 days?
I don't know. You have to ask them.
We'd like to see how that transpires.
All right, well, good luck with that, folks. As pet ownership increased during the pandemic, more and more people want to travel with their dogs.
And the hotel industry is paying attention. CBS travel correspondent Wendy Gillette shows us the new trend of hotels catering to canines.
You got me.
Tag, you're it.
Imagine a world with no drama. With 4imprint, you don't have to chase down the perfect promotional products. Exclusive apparel, bags, drinkware, and more. 4imprint will help you capture the moment and guarantee to deliver your order on time and on budget. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer are living longer with Kisqali. So long live family time. Long live dreams. And long live you. Kisqali is a pill proven to help women live longer when taken with an aromatase inhibitor. And Kisqali helps preserve quality of life, so you're not just living, you're living well. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Long live hugs and kisses. Ask about Kisqali and long live life.
About our designer kids package or free lens upgrade. Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
Summer is ending, but the savings are endless at Bob's Discount Furniture. And this Labor Day weekend, I'm throwing a summer send-off celebration with 6, 12, 30, and 60-month financing options and new everyday low prices on highly rated living rooms, best-selling bedrooms, stylish dining sets, and of course, my world-famous Bobapedic mattresses. Plus entertainment and yummy treats for the kiddos. It's gonna be great. Great indeed, Balloon Bob. So join the fun at my summer send-off celebration this Labor Day weekend in all my stores.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah. I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Oh. Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Here's your first warn traffic. Good news is that right now there's not much going on beyond the typical rush hour traffic. Some slowdowns on the 151 for Verona, some slowdowns on the interstate just north of the Beltline, but for the most part, Beltline is looking very good, and obviously some slowdowns within the downtown area of Madison. Looking at the interstate down south towards Janesville, 70 miles per hour or above in both directions, so that's good. Also good up north towards the Dells with around 65 to 70 miles per hour in both directions there. Also 94 is looking good towards Milwaukee. As I previously mentioned, the eastbound and westbound belt lines looking very good at this hour. Southbound from Sun Prairie to downtown is also looking good. So, like I said, not much beyond the typical rush hour traffic. And that's your first warn traffic. Back to you guys at the couch.
Well, if you're looking for something to do this weekend, a quick trip to Chicago may be in order. The Chicago Air and Water Show takes place this weekend. It is the largest free show of its kind. Headliners this year include the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds and U.S. Army parachute team Golden Knights. The Chicago Air and Water Show has been held since 1959. The North Avenue Beach is the focal point, but you can see the show pretty much anywhere along the Lake Michigan shoreline.
Get a hotel room facing east.
Oh, okay.
And then you can watch them fly right by.
Tips here, travel agent. National Dog Day is next weekend, and traveling with Fido has become much more common since the pandemic.
CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette reports from New York on how hotels are giving more pet perks.
Mark and Charlotte, here's a statistic from Hilton. 58% of pet owners would rather travel with their favorite animal over a family member or friend. That may say something about the people in their life, but for sure, these days, traveling with a pet has become much more of a need than a want.
Let's go. Norman and Stanley recently checked into Lowe's Hollywood Hotel in Los Angeles, luxuriating in views of the Hollywood Hills, new doggy bowls, and other hotel gifts.
We've had dog room service. And everybody has just been very welcoming for the dogs. They've been treated like royalty.
The brand offers the same VIP treatment across all of its hotels through its Lowe's Loves Pets program.
They'll be treated like you will be treated, like a superstar.
A recent survey found 78% of pet owners got animals during the pandemic, and another survey shows 55% plan to travel with them. Just down the road at the Kimpton Everly Hollywood, one of the hotels where we stayed for a special rate, pets get their own plush bed, colorful cookies, and a dog curry to toast along with their people.
Dog, cat, hamster, guinea pig, a peacock, whatever it is, they're welcomed here.
There are also plenty of pet-friendly options on the East Coast, like Crowne Plaza HY36 in New York City, which has large rooms for animals to run around, and pup packages at check-in that include gourmet treats and a MetroCard squeak toy.
Hello, Artemis.
Yvonne Wonder is taking advantage of the spike in pet travel with her national pet and child sitting business, Destination Sitters.
Our business is booming. I mean, there are so many more pet-friendly hotels.
Ready to make sure your pet gets an escape from that dog-eat-dog world.
At hotels that are not so pet-friendly, the pet app Rover finds about 10% of travelers have tried to sneak in their furry friend by hiding them in their luggage. That is something I have definitely never done. How about you, Mark and Charlotte?
Well, no, I haven't, but I've snuck in two dogs that look the same as one dog.
Now we know your secret.
We will shame him later.
So what percentage of hotels allow pets?
It's now about 75%, according to the American Kennel Club. Some who travel without their pets say they miss them a lot. Over a third of those surveyed by travel agents. Central say they take shorter vacations because they feel the need to get back home with their favorite animal. Mark and Charlotte.
Wendy, is there an extra charge for pets?
Often, yes, but the hotel chains and brands that are very pet-friendly do not charge anything at all.
Well, that's good to hear. I don't have to sneak in next time. Yeah. Wendy, great to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
no more sneaking.
I'm going to be on the list now. my two dogs don't look alike now.
Right, so no more.
It'd be tough. All right. We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast.
Our biggest mattress sale of the year is on now at Ashley. Save up to $900 on Purple mattresses and up to $700 on Tempur-Pedic. All with 72-month special financing. Only at Ashley.
Dealing with insurance companies can be scary. Sometimes they act like bullies. But at Habish, Rotier, our specialty is dealing with bullies. Our seasoned trial lawyers have chosen to use their skills to represent individuals, not corporations and insurance companies. From car accidents to nursing home abuse to product liability, we have the reputation to cut bullies down to size. Habish, Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
The new T-Box Savannah Dining Room with private bar is there waiting for you at Vitense Golfland. 2 large HD TVs are available for viewing, meetings, and casual gatherings. Private bar is available for any type of event. No meeting can compare with adding activities at Vitense Golfland. Enjoy indoor-outdoor miniature golf suites, and golf and multi-sport simulators. Add chocolate shop ice cream. As our sign says, ice cream solves everything. Infuse life and fun into your meetings and events at Vitense Golfland.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Get the absolute lowest prices now during Ashley's Labor Day event. Save even more on doorbusters at discounts up to 83% off. Like this sofa and love seat set, now $598. Plus 6-year special financing with no money down. Only at Ashley.
New at 5, we walk you through the last documented moments of a missing Madison man, what we know of Chris Miller's disappearance. Then Will Keneally looks to the Dane County Board of Supervisors as several step down, the legacy they leave behind, coming up.
Get ready for an improved news experience. The all-new Channel 3000 News app is here. Experience a website-like layout and swipe through articles without returning to the home screen. Download the Channel 3000 News app, powered by News 3 Now.
Temperatures beginning tomorrow will warm up. We'll see highs around 90 by Sunday, and then we'll get a little bit of a break from the 90s before they will return Wednesday and Thursday. It is possible that the temperatures may be even warmer than the lower 90s for Wednesday and Thursday, but the good news is that by next weekend, it will be a lot better. As far as rainfall goes, we're pretty much going to see none of it. We'll see partly sunny or mostly sunny skies each of the next 10 days. It will be humid when the temperatures warm up as well, so those heat index values could reach the mid-90s. But the other good news is that we aren't going to see the air quality alert anymore for the weekend. So enjoy the weather tomorrow if you can handle the heat.
Monday on the next Live at 4, we will get the inside scoop on the weather as we go beyond the barometer.
And our film critic Will Loper will have the weekend box office numbers plus suggestions on shows and movies to watch. That's Monday on Live at 4.
Parker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Parker Heating and Cooling.
Fry Construction invites you to celebrate summer with our hot summer sale. We're talking about hot savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 3 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board for our hot summer sale. Save 23% off gutters or insulation with any full siding project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
This is Kathy. She's about to see her dentist. She's afraid. Not because of the drill, but because of the bill. A big bill. But Kathy doesn't need to be afraid, and neither do you, thanks to affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company. It's easy to get this coverage. Don't believe me? Call or go online for all the details. You could even have this free information kit. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance. It helps pay for over 400 procedures. That's a lot. I'm talking cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures. Bottom line, you'll have help paying for routine care and expensive major work. But if you want deductibles, forget it. There aren't any. No annual maximum either. Plus, you can see any dentist you want. Stop fearing the big bill. Start saving at the dentist. Call now or go to sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Here's your parachute.
Packed it myself.
Certain it's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of congratulating coworkers or saying thank you for being a customer with promotional products from 4imprint. Our expert team is dedicated to making your satisfaction a certainty.
Packed it myself.
Land the perfect products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Well, enjoy the weather this evening because the dog days of summer are settling in for next week.
So let's chill out with this week's edition of the News Hounds.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, and they're off.
Just hanging out.
And some penguins on the move.
But first, in contrast to the delighted audience in front of their enclosure, the two little Sumatran tiger cubs were not too enthusiastic about their first public outing at the Frankfurt Zoo when medical checkups and vaccinations were performed. Come on, you wouldn't be too happy either. The two male tiger cubs called Raja and Rimbo were born on June 20th, the first offspring of their kind at the zoo for 10 years. The tiger family, Dad Imas and Mom Sinta, will stay together for about a year before the young tigers will move to another zoo to spend their future. Sumatran tigers are close to extinction in the wild, so these two little guys are extremely important to the species.
Well, after all that drama, we need to calm things down a bit. How about a baby wallaby poking its head out of its mom Whitney's pouch at the Brookfield Zoo near Chicago? The zoo says the joey was born in December of last year and is starting to come out of its mom's pouch to explore its habitat. It'll probably leave the pouch for good sometime next month.
It was the usual pandemonium at Canterbury Park's Wiener Dog races in Minnesota. 72 dogs competed in the races, and as usual, dogs end up going in all directions. The winning dogs will qualify to race at the Best in Show Championship on September 3rd, where they will race against other breeds like corgis, bulldogs, and bassets. The dogs will run 40 yards.
Playtime doesn't stop for this baby elephant at the London Zoo. The 11-month-old Asian elephant, Nang Paya, was caught on camera playing all day. And then was caught on a night vision camera playing with a toy in the dark in the Elephant Care Center. Boy, to have that much energy. The zoo's home to 7 Asian elephants, including a male, 5 females, and this rambunctious little one.
And finally, 2 penguins at the Oregon Zoo in Portland got to hang out with their seal and otter neighbors as part of an enrichment walk around the zoo. The 2 Humboldt penguins, Nacho and Goat, occasionally get to go on walks as a form of exercise. This footage shows Nacho and Goat interacting with the zoo's harbor seals and sea otters.
And that's this week's edition of the News Hounds. The penguins on the move. Yeah. Just be careful with those seals. That's
right.
Could be lunch. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here on Monday. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.